Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. For those who do not know me, I am Professor Christopher Chen, and I am the Editor-in-Chief of International Surgery, published by the International College of Surgeons. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Medical Writing and Getting Published workshop today. I'm speaking to you virtually by video because my physical presence is required at the International College of Surgeons Council meeting that is underway at this time. Even though I will not get to greet you personally at this workshop, please look out for me over the next couple of days during the Congress, as I would like to meet and talk with authors and potential contributors to international surgery. As many of you will be aware, I became the Editor-in-Chief International Surgery in January 2011. Since this time, my editorials in the journal have outlined plans on behalf of the ICS to make international surgery one of the finest medical journals available in the world. I'm proud to say that we are well on our way to transforming this publication. With international surgery, every fellow has the opportunity to publish original studies on clinical, experimental, cultural, and historical topics pertinent to surgery and related fields that is peer-reviewed by surgeons and surgical experts. The journal is a vital channel of communication between surgeons throughout the world in recording certified findings, disseminating new knowledge, and preserving those results for the future. In addition to recording and disseminating manuscripts for publication, overall communications, one of the 4 key missions of the college are also enhanced. Information pertaining to educational meetings, surgical teams, and many other activities in the college may be published online. In 2012, International Surgery became an online-only journal after being produced in print since the 1930s. The transformation to an online journal is a great leap forward, as access to international surgery articles will now be available throughout the world to surgeons much faster than ever before possible. The International Surgery website will provide immediate access to articles in a searchable format, making the task far easier for any author who is developing a manuscript for publication. Suitable indexing is provided to aid retrieval of international surgery articles via the major internet search engines and other world databases. If researchers can easily and efficiently find out our journal's content, the likelihood of papers citing international surgery articles is far greater. More importantly, improving the effectiveness of surgical practice requires active translation of best scientific findings and starts with increased awareness of the research. I have also commenced the organization of approved manuscripts by surgical specialty. We recognize the rapidly increasing specialization of surgery and are taking action in recognition of this major trend. Every medical school graduate now has a specialty. Over time, we intend to arrange the affairs of international surgery to be in complete synchronization with surgical specialization. Over the past year, we have also been exploring different platforms and models for publishing international surgery as an electronic journal. Recently, 2012 issues were made available online from a new International Surgery Journal website. Another factor of key importance to ICS was to restructure the journal in an economical and sustainable mode. Lisa Croisi, Associate Director, Scholarly Publishing and Digitization Service, the University of Queensland, will be presenting the new journal website, outlining the editorial processes and introducing some of the other new features later in this morning. As some of you may know, over the past decade, governmental entities which provide financial support for medical and scientific research with funds from the public sector are mandating that the results of publicly funded research projects be made immediately available to all persons with interest in the research outcomes. Examples include the United Kingdom government, the European Union, in Australia, the National Health and Medical Research Council, NHMRC, and major funding bodies in the United States, such as the National Institute of Health, NIH, and the World Bank. Other medical and scientific researchers performing research without benefit of public funds may also have the desire of making their respective research findings immediately available to the at-large scientific community. Time variations also exist, whereby some research findings are embargoed for a period of time and then released to the medical and scientific community. For example, the UK Wellcome Trust open access policy requires that all papers that follow from research that have funded be made freely accessible from the PubMed Central as soon as possible and freely accessible within 6 months of the journal publisher's official date of final publication. The NIH public access policy requires scientists to submit final peer-reviewed journal manuscripts that arise from NIH funds to the digital archive PubMed Central upon acceptance for publication. To help advance science and improve human health, the policy requires that these papers are accessible to the public no later than 12 months after publication. To balance and encourage the open access publishing partnership between the author and the publisher, the arrangement is for the author to retain the copyright to the manuscript published in International Surgery, and ICS will retain a non-exclusive right to the content, receive proper attribution and citation as the journal of first publication, and the authority to migrate the work to future formats and include the article in collections. Beginning with issue 97.3, the editorial staff of International Surgery has elected to follow a hybrid approach, whereby 1 or 2 open access articles in each issue will be published. We believe that these authors who are willing to pay a special charge for the opportunity to make their research findings immediately available to medical and scientific research community should be given the opportunity to do so. As part of their partnership, discounts or waivers will be offered on a case-by-case basis to authors with restricted resources who need to publish in an open access journal to satisfy their grant requirements. Such discounts may apply to authors in low and middle income countries covered by the Hinari Program for Access to Health Research. The ability of an author to pay article processing charges will not influence publication choices, as open access charges will not be processed until after the article is accepted. At International Surgery, our overall goals are to assist surgeons and medical researchers to control their rights as they individually desire, and to assist them in having their work be referenced and used within the framework of restrictions that they choose. And our goal for our readers is to increase access to original research information for their own education and to disseminate as widely as possible any research that they may undertake. We believe that the hybrid open access approach is the best arrangement, and we will keep you and advised as we proceed. With over 100,000 papers issued a year on topics in surgery, how do you make your articles stand out? For International Surgery, we wish to publish original studies that contribute to the existing body of surgical research that other researchers will find useful and will therefore cite in their work. The journal is a means to bring together surgeons and surgical specialists of all nations, races, and creeds to promote surgical excellence for the benefit of all of mankind and to foster fellowship worldwide. Today's workshop will cover recent international surgery developments, presentations from very experienced surgeons who publish frequently, early career surgeons and librarians working in scholarly publishing, at presenting tips, techniques, guides, and evidence to help you with medical writing and getting published. I wish to thank all the presenters who have dedicated their time over recent weeks to organizing and creating this workshop. I also wish to thank you, the audience, for taking time to attend the session and encourage you to participate and share your knowledge with others. It is also a day to meet new potential collaborators and have a good time. Most of all, I look forward to welcoming your future submissions to International Surgery to help our quest to make this one of the most outstanding surgical journals in the world. Finally, I would like to show my very special appreciation and thanks to Lisa Croisi for all the hard work and help she has given me all this time. I hope you ladies and gentlemen will have a very fruitful and profitable workshop. Good day, and thank you.